It's me, your little boy, Ike Samson. You know, let me tell us how God suddenly saved me last night. It was so terrible. That is why I always tell us that God is with us. And no matter what the enemy may try, he will always prevail for our sake. He will always make us victorious. I was in a dream last night while I was sleeping. So I come to a point where it looked like people were, freshening water to bath and all those stuff. So, and it also looked like rain was falling. Everywhere we are filled with rain. Then I take a bowl in order for me to get water to bath. And there was a lady there, and this lady was close to the well, and the well belongs to her. Then I take some certain things in order for me to fresh out the water. Then I freshed the water out. So when I pour the water inside the bowl, I noticed that the water is not water but what? But a fluxion. Hey God, I become what? I become so shocked in the dream. I said, this is not water. I take the water and pour it on the man word, on the woman word, vineyard, meaning that it turned back against him. That all the evil he plotted, all the evil he plotted in order for him, in order for her, maybe to afflict me or to destroy me, it turned against him. The man becomes so angry. The moment I pour the water inside his what crop, inside the crop, he becomes so angry. And I said, why are you angry? It will help the crop to grow, meaning that it will do what? It will germinate in his own life. Because crops means what? Life. So that means in a due season, he will bear the pain. He will see it physically. So that is why you need to understand that there are a lot of people who plotted evil against you, but God absolutely delivered you. That is why you need to understand that there are a lot of people who were waiting for you to go down, but God delivered you. There are a lot of people who are secretly so devastated because all that they meant, hoping that it will destroy you, is not something that God is using to elevate you. That all that they meant in order for them to frustrate you is now something that God is using to elevate you. I was shocked in that dream where I start to ask me some of my friends, where can I get what? Water. That the water they are giving me is not water. That the water is not what? Out water. Because trust me, that water was not water. It becomes so thick like what? Like a fluxion. And all glory be to God that I was able to pour it back to sender. I was able to pour it out. That is why many of us need to know that there are a lot of people who are waiting for us to be afflicted, who are waiting for us to go through the worst, who are waiting for us to suffer. But God keeps delivering us. God keeps saving us. God keeps what? Delivering us from their evil what? Evil spares, evil setup, evil enchantment. And that is why many of them up there are absolutely wondering. That is why they are so pissed off. Why God ought to deliver you from their evil hand. Why God ought to save you from their evil setup. Why God ought to deliver you from their evil enchantment. Because all that they meant would destroy you is not something that God is using to catapult you. Remain blessed.